Alright, then, let's get started.
Alright.
Who would
Mr.
like
Scottish.
to recap?
Preferably not make us want to cook.
I can
You said it.
somewhat recap if I miss anything someone can take in. Last time I checked, we were on a ship that's being hunted by Sentinels, and they're using the biomass inside of the ship, and our humans, I should say, to construct their stuff. Right now, we are fighting a Ronin. My personal character shoved into it, took its weapon, and stabbed it with it as well. Right, and then Torin's character's on outside the ship right now. And the other, I think it's 4 or 5 of us that are inside the ship. 2 people are helping. J-Cap's talking to the commander right now. I think. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
also same with Nezrin right now.
Yeah, that's right. And then the other 3 are out here fighting the Ronin with me.
This is correct.
And then Zachariah is still on the base
Yeah.
at the White
Hey,
Galaxy.
Cole, how are we gonna integrate him into that?
Well, that's part of the plan. That would be telling.
Dang it!
What is going on?
What?
Gotta remember, Torin's making food, so he's beating something in the background.
Ah.
Quiet! I'm trying to abuse my corn.
I'm really concerned.
That's
Gotcha.
comedy gold.
Please out of context that.
Oh,
That
God.
was majorly out of context, but it's still comedy gold. Okay, so I cut off that arm. That's 38. Did I glue on the wrong arm? Shit, I think I did.
Dude, you need to be mindful as to making sure your arm's facing the right direction. Like, next time, don't put it
No, did I-
backwards. Unless you want to scratch your back all the time, in which case go for that, because that might be handy.
Or wave all the time. Okay. All right. So, yes, you're correct. We were in that situation. A couple folks also were at the city before everybody kind of went and, said hello to some Sentinels.
Yeah.
That was when they got new armor, new gear. Excuse me, new other
Yes.
things of other kinds and whatnot.
Don't forget the rat.
Yes, and the rat. You got a rat.
It's the updated profile picture
Yes, it is.
of one of us, which is a rat.
Yes, and I forget the rat's name.
Fenris.
Fenris the rat.
No, I didn't. Okay, I didn't take off the ambulance.
Right. So Fenris the rat has joined the crew as well as the drone that Arthur has also purchased. So yeah.
It actually might be handy to deploy that now.
Yeah, I think Arthur's a little bit preoccupied with homework currently, but he's still in chat.
I'll be right back. I just gotta turn on the light real quick.
Alrighty.
No, I'm still here. I'm just
Oh, okay.
listening.
Okay.
I have you guys down pretty low, but I think I'm almost done. There's like one more step I gotta do.
Let's wait. Alrighty. Well, it shouldn't take him long to really join in then. But yeah, that was that's the recap pretty much, and the fact that you were in mid combat with a Sentinel. We will start with J Captain because we kind of left off with you going into the captain's room, into the little command center that they had set up in the offshoot of the medical bay. You walk up to Captain Vic.
Give me 1 second here.
Okay. I will arrange my dice.
I'll use a knife just for this.
Sorry, I had to return a favor to someone.
Okay.
Where were we at?
Well,
Captain Vic.
you're Captain talking to Vic. Yes, talking to Captain Vic.
I'm back.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Captain. I'm talking to
Good.
Vic. I mean, I'm called J-Caft, but I guess that's close enough, right? I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna enter the room and tell him that I was sent here by, Layla to
Layla
investigate
King.
what happened, to retrieve the thermal, and tell him, let me, Fuck, one moment, my brain farted. To retrieve your thermal and investigate the incident,
Okay.
and that there's Sentinels, and they're trying to kill everyone, and I'm gonna, like, display on the screen using my my technological powers.
Okay, so
what's going on in the drive room?
So you step in, and that's the first thing you say.
Yep.
You go.
Basically an
There's
introduction.
Sentinels on your ship.
No. I was sent here by Layla of the Trade Federation to investigate whatever happened to your ship.
Oh, okay. All right.
And there's Sentinels on board. Flicks on the TV and shows him.
Okay.
They want your thermal.
The captain states, "Who let you in here?" And he's got, like, of course, like I said, he's got this bandage up on his head, and he's all, busted up on his left shoulder and everything like that. And he just goes, "Who let you in here? Who are you?" You said
I am
Layla?
Taurus. Yes, Layla. Of the Alliance.
I see. And there's Sentinels on the ship. Yes, we kind of already knew that part.
Yes, I figured. But I guess you guys weren't informing the rest of the people.
Would you?
No.
Precisely. All
But
right.
currently we're trying to take. We've got our ship docked up, and it's currently. We removed one of the windows, and people are going into the our ship. So
You have not done that yet. It's still in process.
I'm
Yeah,
in the
okay.
process of
We're in the
opening
process
window
of
to
doing
get
that.
people in. Okay, don't try
Also-
to rush me.
How are you doing that? I just want to know. Are you
Perfection, damn it!
Are you putting just like an airlock on the window, just cutting out that section, and then getting people
Oh.
out?
Oh, I'm making sure that there's an airlock tight seal between the tube that we discovered he had and the window which I placed the tube at. So
Okay.
I'll be inside the tube, cutting open the doorway for people.
Okay, and then are they traveling across the tube from one ship to another? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
I see. Okay, that
If
makes
that
more sense.
clarifies anything.
It does. I was very confused as to what you guys were doing last time, because I'm like, it's not like they don't have spacesuits on, but no, it makes more sense now. They're not going into open space. They are simply traveling through
between the
tube onto
tube.
another ship.
Exactly. I mean, what's
and
the point of having a
escaping the
tube
radiation.
that can create a seal if you're not going to use it?
That is true. All right. So, well, yes, the captain's kind of standing there and states, "Well, we were currently planning to get off the ship. It seems you've handled that portion.
Yes,
The
I-
cargo is very, very special. I don't really care about the thermal too much, but there's something in the cargo bay. Something we don't want the Sentinels to get their little hands on.
What is in the cargo bay?
Something I'm sure Layla sent you to grab.
Yes, she sent us to grab everything as well as the thermal.
Yes, well, the thermal's
Where
not
in
the
the car-
important
how-
part.
Yes. Okay. I'm thinking that I'll probably use it to detonate the entire site here once we get out of range, just to prevent the thermal from getting further into the hands of the Sentinels.
Yes. Well, technically, they are the ones who mined it.
That is true.
We simply confiscated it.
So,
Are you the
Have
only one
you-
here?
where? No, I have Ari's right next to me, right? Or where are you, Ari?
I don't remember if I decided to join you or if I was helping.
You
know
had
you're helping
mentioned
people.
that you were going to join me in the diplomacy area.
Okay, because I think that was like
Okay.
right when we ended, and
Yeah.
I didn't end up making a decision. So
Yeah.
I'll
Oh.
probably be in there with you actually.
Okay. I have. This is one of my crewmates, and we've got. Wait, I just blanked. Four.
You can count the people on the screen.
6. Yeah, 1, 2. You're right, but at the same time, we're missing like a couple.
No, not.
No.
No, I don't see anybody.
Okay,
No,
maybe I'm
Torin's just
stupid.
invisible. And we have one person watching.
Yes, microwave, I get it.
Yeah, we've got 6 fellow crew. Well, we've got 7 crew members. One's currently piloting the ship, and the other is involved in an altercation with a Sentinel right now.
No, he's not really part of a crew. He's part of his crew.
Just saying, part of your crew
True,
yet.
true. That
Although
is true.
Arthur is involved in it.
Oh,
Era
Yes,
is
I was
involved.
just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he actually got involved. Sorry.
He was getting involved at the end.
Do you know where in the cargo bay we can find this?
If it wasn't
Totally
moved,
lighthearted question.
he kind of brings up the cargo schematics and points at a location. It's in this area. It's kind of like the far
Alright,
corner of the cargo bay.
In the cargo bay is in relation to what? The front of the ship, or
The rear of
the
the
ship
ship,
might have been crushed? Okay.
mid-rear.
How close is it to the drive?
It's several decks down, and it's not directly beneath the drive, but it's pretty close.
Okay. That might make things interesting. Alright. Do you want to join me?
No, I'm not in the condition to. I
That
would
is
if I could.
Do you have
I
any
did
right
my
hand?
part in that and took my damage that I needed to.
That is true. What happened, per se?
Well, part of it was because of the wreck, and the second part of it was because the Sentinels are here. I did my best to stop them.
Ah. Thank you. Do you have any crew members who you would suggest taking with me as I go to the cargo bay?
Yes, if you can, grab Nis.
Sure. I believe I've met Nis. He's a Zalos, correct?
Yes, he's very reliable, good fighter.
Awesome. I wonder where he is right now.
I'm not sure. He was out in the medical bay the last I saw him.
Alright.
Also, as I
I'm
stated,
going-
this guy's a Venturi, so for one, he's radiating a lot of heat,
Yeah.
especially because his biosuit's, screwed up.
Phased. Yeah.
Their natural body temperature is like 1,000 to 2,000 degrees, so
Tis a lot of heat.
yes. Stand next to them without a biosuit on and they'll toast you alive.
They're like a lightsaber. But not.
Or your personal marshmallow toaster. If they have
That's
a suit
true.
on.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's what I was
You
actually
just-
thinking.
You only need to stand 5 feet away, and then you have an instant marshmallow.
You are the marshmallow.
What do you mean?
Well,
I'm just
I'm
cooked
going
chicken.
to. I'm gonna then ask him if there's anything else he'd like me to do before I head down to the cargo bay.
I'm not sure. Nothing that I can think of currently. All of the crew are here, except for the ones that were taken. And I'm not
How
sure of
many
their
were
fate.
taken?
A lot.
Okay. As you can see from the images in the drive, they currently are doing a metamorphosis of some sort.
Oh.
I won't get into it. It's gruesome. Sorry.
It's
wanna
okay.
mention it.
I saw him get dragged away, so they're dead to me in that case. Not they themselves, but they're practically dead at this point, either way.
Yes.
But if I could ask you to put them out of their misery,
I will try my best. That's kind of my goal with the thermal explosion.
yes. The less amount, the smaller amount of sentinels, the better. He says.
Yes.
His first officer kind of steps up to him, but kind of like recoils a little bit as he gets too close and tries to whisper to him. And the captain kind of just nods like, I got
Do
it.
know what it is?
No.
No. Okay.
He goes, all right, well, we're going to start evacuation in that case.
Sounds good.
I got through.
Yes, in fact, Morak, roll craft.
Oh my gosh! Give me a hot minute.
I'm going to go outside, and do I see the Sentinel engaging with what's his face? Brendan. Nis. Right, Nis?
So, Nis, yes.
Yeah. Nis for short. Nis is my full name.
So when you open the door, the shield goes up. You open the door after that, and then you step through.
All right.
You step out. Your armor and stuff already collapses, onto your face and everything like that, so you can breathe. You step out, and you can see Era standing there, and he's kind of like grabbing his weapon and starting to like kind of point it out. Or I guess you wouldn't have your weapon there, would you? You'd have just your quantum. Arthur, if you're
Sorry,
there.
what was that?
Would you be using your pistol or would you be using your quantum?
Probably my quantum.
Okay. So, you step out and you can see he consumes a charge of quantum energy. And then you see in front of that, Nis has a blade in his, floating in between his hands. He's kind of spinning it around a little bit. And the Sentinel looks a little bit confused as the fact that he lost his weapon, but he's still advancing.
I'm gonna yell at Nis. Let me distract him.
We'll do this.
Oh shoot! Let me.
I
turn
see.
this-
I accidentally deafened
I
myself.
forgot that.
Oops.
Did you hear what I said
No.
about my roll?
No.
It's a 14. Sorry about that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you're able to break through.
I was in a rush because I had chicken cooking.
I'm confused.
Understandable. Can I perform a stealth attack on the Sentinel?
Form a stealth attack on the Sentinel?
Yes.
Yes, but if this is the case, and you are in fact engaging into combat, I was waiting until somebody initiated it or we got around to him. We will, we'll roll initiative. So,
But I'm
those
about to
persons
engage in a
involved,
stealth
right?
attack, and he doesn't know I'm about to do it, so I should attack first, right?
well, how far away are you is the question. Because you're at the door. They're both kind of like
I'm
further
where
over
Earth
because they...
is.
Yeah, you're both pretty far away. Arthur has the range to at least stealth attack him, unless you're going to try and shoot. But if you're trying to stab it or something, you won't have the range.
I was thinking of utilizing my quantum bolt as well as my rifle. Is it possible to do a combo of those two at once, or no?
No.
Dang it. Then I'll use my rifle.
Okay. So you bring out your rifle. You...
I'm gonna aim directly at the core, or where
core
I
is not
detect the
visible.
Thermal. I'm gonna switch to my thermal and aim at the spot where the highest thermal is.
The hottest point.
Yeah, the hottest point on the Ronin.
All right, you tap the button on your panel and kind of adjust it on your helmet, and you can see that of course it's like right here, but on his back, and he's kind of like not bringing up his arms or anything. He's just kind of like got this stance, and he's just stepping closer and closer to Nis.
All right. Because I'm performing this attack in stealth and before initiative, do I need to roll anything additionally, like my d20?
They don't get a defense. Well, no, it's that you're still dealing damage, so it's still a combat action.
Yeah.
So no d20s, but you are getting a backstab technically in this case, and he is not aware that you are there. So that means he does not get a defense roll either. So you get double damage.
Don't mean to interrupt, but initiative is just a d20 plus reflex.
Yep.
Okay.
If everybody else wants to start rolling that, those who are in the medical bay also roll it for the time being, but we won't really
Roll what again?
roll initiative.
Which is what again?
D20 plus reflex.
Okay.
10 damage. What is the modifier with the backstab?
Modifier with backstab is just double the damage.
Okay, so 20 damage.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find something.
And I'll roll initiative.
Okay. 1 second. I'm trying to find. What am I missing here? Oh, there it is. All right, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so let me grab this real quick. Sorry, I'm grabbing a whole bunch of things. There we go. Non-nat 23. Pretty nice there. 10 damage, 2 wins. 20 damage with backstab. Sweet.
Does he immediately turn around and notice me? That's my main question.
Hold on.
I hope he doesn't, because I want to see if I can do another stealth attack by rolling stealth. At some point, but, you know, who knows if it'll work. Hey, also as I'm starting to fire, I'm also going to turn off my, a lot of my outbound radio stuff. Basically turn myself into dead silence. That way
Okay.
you can't lock onto my technology signature as easily.
Technology.
Technology.
So, if that makes a difference. I doubt
I mean, they
that it
have
will, but,
visual
you know,
sensors as well, so.
That's true. Not to mention the fact that I do have an AI in my brain, so that might...
Yeah, you can't really turn that off.
Yeah, that's going to be a little difficult to get blocked from...
I mean, you just have to turn off your brain.
Yeah, there you go. Problem solved.
I mean, I don't like that thought.
Just come mentally dysfunctional for a minute. Just be a shell.
Oh, no. I'll have Nis control me while I mentally, like, turn it comatose and be like, "Ew."
Just be like the game Mortal Shell. It'd be funny.
Wait,
It's a
what?
good game. There's a game called Mortal Shell where you're actually just outside of your body and you just grab shells and that's what you be. So there's like a different classes you can pick for each like mission and shit.
Alright.
It's really cool.
So that's initiative. Let me know if I missed anybody. Alright, and you did 22 damage technically in total to this Sentinel.
Excuse me.
Which means, so you take out your rifle and you go, you fire a couple shots off into it. I forget if it's ballistic or energy.
It's ballistic.
Ballistic, okay.
If it were energy, that'd be epic in this instance, but I don't like energy.
And you blast through its back armor. You can see it all just incinerates off of it. So, yeah, all of its chest and back armor are just kind of blown off of it at this point, and the core is very much exposed underneath everything. And so combat has started. So, we will get into that. And the Sentinel instantly just flips itself around right at you.
Oh, frick.
Yeah, it's gonna do that. These
Dingus.
things have 2 major actions, by the way. So,
Shoot. This might
yeah,
be
it decides to target you. Do you have a token
Hey, at
shield?
least he only can melee. On the plus side.
Do you have a token shield?
Yes, I do.
All right. Probably good. All right.
As well as a regular shield.
Yes, it's true. Okay. Oh, excuse me. It yes, it swings around and instantly starts targeting you. Yes, it does only have ballistic or physical for the time being. Like it's only melee.
Nice.
But it
How far
starts
did it
like
sprint out?
advancing on you, and it's gonna take its first major action and just make its way to you. And it's going to attempt to just like grab you by literally just the throat.
Time
so
to
it's gonna-
utilize my assault pack.
And it's gonna like attempt to reach as fast as it can towards you.
That actually would be really terrifying.
Yeah, it would. All right. 6.
My dad's heading out to pick up my sister at the airport now, so
All right.
wish
Cool.
him safe
Glad she made it back safe.
driving. Yeah, well, it's gonna be an hour.
Oh,
So.
gotcha. Alrighty. So I've rolled a 6. Are you rolling a defense roll, or are you just letting it happen? Because he's not attacking.
I'm gonna
you yet.
roll. As he's advancing towards me.
Actually, if it's he's not
Roll a
attacking you,
six.
so that means he gets to roll a grapple plus a d20 roll. So give me a second.
Okay. Because I was thinking of rolling an agility to get away and utilizing my jump pack, which would leave me with 0 PU.
Yes. So, I mean that would be an agility for sure. Technically, it'd be a reflex save because you're trying to avoid something he's doing. He rolled an 11 technically with the d20.
Okay. Let me. I'm just gonna roll for agility for now, without any well,
It would be a
reflex
reflex
save,
save.
without any without my agility assault pack.
Okay.
I got 2 wins, and making it a total of 5, unfortunately.
All right, yeah, he grabs you literally right by the throat as you're trying to back up. He just like wrenches his hand around your throat, and instantly, well, the worst part about a sentinel grabbing you is the fact that they consistently and constantly just tighten their grip until they're at a fist again. So he's grabbed you by the throat, and he's instantly starting to tighten his grip around your neck, and he's going to do just a grip damage of 2 straight to your health.
All right.
Alrighty. Next turn. Who's next? That would be Era.
You're right next to him, Era.
Yep, you are indeed. If you
Because
are
I'm right
willing to
next to
take
you.
your action.
All right, what's up?
So, Cap has just been grabbed by the throat by the Sentinel. And he's standing right
Okay.
next to you.
Can
His chest, his core is exposed.
I shoot that with quantum?
Yes.
You said I already prepped it, right? So I'll have to take 2 actions.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
cool.
prepped it last time.
Nice.
All right, I will do that.
No wonder I put the wrong dice into the wrong container. No wonder it wouldn't fit. I'm an idiot.
Ah.
No wonder I wasn't rolling decently. On that.
Ah, yes, that's definitely the reason.
Yeah, my mechanical dice actually tend to be more favorable to me.
Cole, question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Which arm is the Sentinel grabbing?
Left.
His left arm. Okay, thank you.
Ooh, they're left-hand dominant. Nice. Thank you, Cole.
You're welcome. I'm a lefty. We both are. Lefty buds.
For the lefty people, appreciate the left-handed nature.
So is this the D20 plus wins, or is it just the wins of the D6s?
Just the wins the D6s plus the weapon bonus.
Yep.
Which is also dice.
Yes.
So I got 2 wins, but it doesn't. It says skill bonus 0 for quantum bolt,
Okay, that's all
and
good.
then the PU is 2.
Yeah, power usage of 2 from your quantum energy that you've absorbed, which is out of 4. Because I believe a yellow quantum generates 8, and then you can take half on your absorption. Yep. All right. Plus whatever the 2 is, plus the damage.
So 7
Mm-hmm.
or 9 because of the PU. No, that's the power usage. So yeah, 7.
Awesome. And he's not going to resist. So you just go, you like literally absorb the quantum. He's grabbed by the neck within like a second of him even just shooting the armor off the back of the Sentinel.
That
And
is
then
actually
as he's grabbing
insane.
like this and lifting him up, you literally go and like reach your arm around and blast him in the chest and the core. He instantly drops him and just like stumbles back for a second. You can see the core goes, and there's a weird blast of energy that shoots out. But it then stands back up again.
Wait, so am I released from the grip?
Yep, it dropped you.
But I get another action, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'll shoot at his core again.
Okay.
Same deal.
Roll.
Dang it, I need pen and paper.
I got 0 wins.
Good thing you don't have over 5 dice, otherwise that'd be a failure. It's fine. Just add damage.
So 5.
So you blast him once, which is like this electric bolt that shoots into him. Then you charge up again, blast him again. Just and you hit him right in the chest a second time. Another massive bolt shoots out. And you can see there's this weird liquid that's now spilling out of his core and dripping all the way down. And kind of like, well, it's not dripping, it's just kind of causing bubbles to drift around in this non-gravity area. Zero-G environment. These strange spheres of thermal are just drifting around. And its eyes
Wait, how
flicker
close
on
am I
and
to
off.
this guy?
2 feet?
Oh, maybe I should have moved. That's
He's
okay.
right next to you.
Someone will probably protect me.
Man, you trust your friends a lot.
I never said anything about friends. I just said
Your
someone
allies.
might protect me.
Maybe.
All right. Next individual. That
I
would
have
be
to help Patrol,
Morak,
alright.
which is
Actually,
you
no,
are.
this. You put it in wrong. I got
I-
20. You got 22.
But you put it. Wait, what? I'm confused.
I
I
put
put a
math
22. Torin put a 20.
What? Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah.
We're good. It's fine.
Go on, Brendan, save me.
Yes, Nis, it is your turn.
Perfect. I'm gonna take his blade and shove it through his core.
You just yeah, cool. Yeah, you just swing it around a couple times for good measure and just jab it right through. I'm not even gonna have you roll because he's not gonna resist. You can see like it gets stabbed through. It literally shoots directly through the core and smashes into the walls. It's now lodged itself into the wall. Its chest, and it's just kind of hanging there.
Dead, I'm assuming.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pull the blade back out and just like kind of hold on to it.
Heavy
It's
go.
gonna be fucking heavy, but it's
Then
gonna.
You grab it and you're like,
This is heavy.
you slide it into like a magnetic sheath on your back. You see the Sentinel's body slowly starts to turn to dust.
Can I try to like get any weird signals from it?
Weird
Are
signals.
there any signals that I detect as it goes out?
What do you mean?
I would say more or less, Jacob, you need to learn like how the signal is in. Put it into the machine, because when it dies, it loses all signal, so you wouldn't notice anything unless you're near a Sentinel. So.
That's true. Well,
So you pick anything up, it'd be absolute nothing or our comms.
yeah, unless it's some weird Sentinel scrap.
Maybe.
Start
Is
playing
there-
Beethoven backwards.
Just regenerates armor.
Is there anything that I can pick up from the Sentinel at all?
The dust.
Nothing. It's just a little wireframe that's left. And the wireframe is useless.
Okay.
Although
Wait,
Niska
what's
ran
the
you a
one
nice
right
little
for
lady.
fire?
Fires on that in with Servius.
All right, I am done with my homework. So I am
Sweet.
fully on board again.
Nice.
Perfect. Nice. You're not gonna get called in.
Tonight's my last night, so hopefully not. I've gone about 5 days without getting a call. I was really surprised I made it through the whole long weekend.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. That's usually what happens.
Yeah, I know. I was not looking forward to yesterday. I was like, oh man, someone's gonna call me and I'm gonna have to go in, but it didn't
Yeah.
happen. Felt
Yeah.
lucky.
Nice.
And it's my last night. If I have to do it tonight, I'm not too angry.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow I'm don't have to
You're
do it again
done.
for another like 3 months.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Nice.
And at least you get paid. Anyway, so, all right. Yeah, you guys are all just kind of, there's the Sentinel degrades right in front of you. Nis, you got a brand new, nice 20 damage, hand-to-hand based Ronin blade
Hell yeah.
that uses 5 power.
Oh wait, you went
Wow, 5
Oh,
power,
dang.
It does 20 damage.
but it uses. That's all the power you get, right?
Uh-huh. In one action.
Can
Turn
you
one
upgrade
turn.
that?
You can upgrade
Wait,
yourself.
yeah, you get core,
Mm-hmm.
which adds a PUD, I believe, right?
PUD is leaving in the next update. It's leaving.
What?
It's just gonna add more power. It's not gonna add a PUD anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
so nice. I'm so glad that we're getting rid of PUD because I hated that.
Ships will have it, but that's
That's
because they also add power and a PUD.
So power is 5. It's like power usage is 5.
Power usage is 5.
And if you have a core, it goes
It does go down.
down currently.
We have until the next
Did
update.
any of us find anything on him, or did he just disintegrate
He just
into
disintegrated,
nothing?
and Nis got the
Damage type
sword.
Physical, I assume.
Well, that wasn't worth it.
Slashing.
Be a
I
skeletal.
thought we were gonna get cool stuff.
Nope.
Well, that's
Slash,
only
you said.
one.
It's a sentinel.
Slashing, yes.
Okay, thank you.
But that stinks, because suddenly out of nowhere, there's an energy blast that shoots right past your guys' shoulder and slams into the wall on the other side of you.
Uh-oh.
Frack.
And you see that part of the
What the
wall
heck
literally
is
just goes and disintegrates out.
Shoot.
Our only really big option for this is to either A, some of us fend off this while others evacuate, and then we are the last ones to evacuate, or B, we just run like hell.
I say fend off. I'm gonna try to get to the cargo bay. Anybody want to join me? I have to retrieve
Yeah, I'll
something.
go with
from-
you to the cargo bay.
I'm
by
also
the
gonna
way,
put this on open comms because I don't like being all perfectly alone with our certain deck here. Who like,
Jacob, I told that into your head. My character can't physically talk.
Oh, sorry. What did he say?
I said that we either can A, run, or B, help people out and defend.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I say priority should be try to delay anything. That way, more people can get off.
Sounds good. I'd relay that to everyone else because I can't talk. I can only speak through people's minds, and I can only do it
Yep.
one at a time.
One at a time. Until you get the next level.
I'm gonna broadcast that on short open wave radio. Yeah, and then I'm also going to internally communicate to the team that I'm going to go down to the cargo bay to retrieve what Layla had requested.
All right. Those of you that are in the medical bay, you guys are all currently helping those evacuate. You're lifting
I'm
people
coming
into
with
the
you, just
tubes
FYI.
and like they're
Right.
being sucked out kind of in like a vacuum like system, I guess. They're kind of just being pulled through. More accurate on the exterior, and you've fully latched it on there. Roll perception.
Oh no.
Also,
Let's see how crappy my
Jacob
perception is today.
On open comms that he was leaving. I told everyone too. I was going
Okay.
with him.
Sounds good.
Oh wow. I already know I'm probably gonna perceive this. That was a natural 21.
Dang. Yeah, you definitely do. You kind of finish the lock, and you hear the people start loading in and floating through into Bessie, and you kind of look around for a moment, and you see a sentinel, just a knight, walking towards you over the hull of the ship. You can see its main gun on its back go, and like locks into place on its shoulder.
I'm in danger.
You also see its arm shift into the rotary PPR.
Frick!
Projection rifle, Jesus Christ.
Gosh dang it! PPR, rotary PPR? That's messed up.
What was the
That is
specifics
totally
on Zol's blessing again?
What?
What was the specifics of Zol's blessings again?
Zal's blessings? What do you mean?
Because I got Zol's blessing, Zolumrion's blessing.
Oh, I believe it was a D8 bonus to whatever roll you choose.
Alright. I need to find my D8 real quick. Where'd you go? Is it?
The blanket keeps sliding off me.
Okay. Please give me an 8. Honestly, it's threatening me and the people. And it's not
Time to use
sentient.
it. Nope. It is just a
Oh,
machine.
heck yeah, that's a good old 8 right there.
Nice.
Oh,
Bonus
I'm proud of
8.
that one. You know what? I'll go ahead and stick with the dice you gave me. They seem to roll better than my other dice right now, for whatever reason. Alright, so that's...
The weird fate of dice.
I know, that's so weird, right? Like they have a personality.
It's kind of like that.
Dice gods.
Dice gods.
Dice gods are real.
Ari, you looking out the window, I'll just let you see this. You can see that Morak is then very concerned as he's kind of standing like this to you. You can kind of see his feet. You look at what he's looking at, and you can see a sentinel cresting the this kind of armor piece
Okay.
and
that's
walking
that.
toward him.
That's...
And there's a way for me to get out there, right?
Hmm?
To go out of the ship. There's no quick exit, really. unless I
No,
evacuate.
not unless you
Yeah.
evacuate all these people and then detach what he created.
Right.
So... I just add the 8 to whatever I'm doing, right?
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. So in that case... 6... 14... 19... 19 times 2.
19 times 2 is 38.
So
Yeah.
39. Damage using my bow. I'm gonna
Dang.
Shoot at it because it's threatening me.
Please shoot the
39
PPR arm
damage.
off.
What part of
Um,
its body are you shooting at? If anything specific at all.
Oh, I'm just trying to hit the biggest chunk of mass it has, or where its inner mass is.
So it's chest. All right. And that was how much damage again?
39.
39.
Only because of Zolurion.
Yes, that was a good blessing. You kind of and you pull it back and the arrow charges up, and it seems to charge up even hotter than it usually does. And you kind of put it up next to your face, and then just and it flies through perfectly in line because there's no gravity, there's nothing to worry about here. And it smashes right into the chest of this knight. You can see it blast through, like directly through its chest, and fly out the other side and vanish into the distance. To proceed to destroy a planet several light years away.
It's Pluto.
You can see that part that you've damaged is this teeny little hole, and then it starts to like expand out with like this burning glow to it. And you can see there's this massive chunk of its armor is now missing.
Whoa.
But you can see it actually starts to repair itself very slowly.
No, thank you. Let's try another hole in that torso.
Alrighty.
Don't fall off dice! You know what? I'm not gonna bother looking for that right now.
Too bad it's not the glow in the dark ones, otherwise you'd be able to find them. Oh, don't give me that look.
So, unfortunately, it's only a 10, but I'll look for it. Nothing special about that shot. If you still hear me.
Kind of.
10. Damage.
10?
Yeah.
10 damage. Alright. Well, you fire this last shot, and hold on. So, that first shot went like directly through its shield or anything like that. The Ronin just didn't have a shield at all. But this guy is a little different. You fire the second shot and you go, and you see it bounce off of the shield like it doesn't even matter.
Well, that's just rude.
It just goes and flings off and vanishes into particles. That was 10 damage.
Yeah. Hey, JT. You mind
Yeah.
blasting the Sentinel?
Do you want a hole in the hull?
Well, it's not over the med bay, is it?
No, but I mean it could cause some serious damage otherwise.
The thing is, do we want it to act? Do I hear this? Because I'm
Probably
assuming
over
it's on our.
comms. Yeah.
Yeah. I ask what's going on.
Big bot dude coming towards me.
Please don't shoot it. We don't want to activate any more of them.
It was already pulling out its weapons.
But don't engage. Don't get the ship to engage it, or else it'll engage any more powerful things that it's got. I have no clue what fabricators can do offensively.
Well, it's on the other side, so... Oh, no. But this knight's thing
There were
is walking
two
over towards me.
fabricators, if I remember correctly. There's one in the drive, and one on the outside.
By the way, its posse's here. I'm surrounded by idiots.
and
He's actually gonna
he's not
say
fighting
that.
a fabricator.
No. I know,
He's fighting
but,
a knight.
but I don't
So
know what.
therefore, it's
But
his
it might bring the fabricators out to attack us, and I have no clue what a fabricator would do.
Well, in that case, it looks like I might have to just swing around and avoid getting shot.
Can we use the tractor beam and hit it?
I don't know.
Literally, like, tractor wreckage and smash it into it.
As far as I
Who'd
know,
we
we're still
lose?
trying to get people inside the ship.
We lost somebody. Who'd we lose? Was it Ari?
Ari.
No, Nezrin.
Yeah, Ari.
That's Ari.
It was Ari.
Oh, hi.
Yeah,
Welcome back, Ari.
Hi, sorry.
Yeah,
It
well, you're
just,
good. Just wanted to make sure.
everybody froze, and I was like, let me try
That ain't right.
Put me back.
All good.
Did I miss anything?
Not really. Yeah, besides them
Okay.
talking about using a tractor
Character
beam to slam
actually
this thing off.
died.
Yeah,
It
more
was pretty tragic.
Yeah, it's pretty devastating.
All right. So are you guys deciding what you're doing?
I'm gonna say, I think it's best if we use a tractor beam to smash it with wreckage.
Well, you know what? Do whatever you can to get this thing away.
I just don't think we should employ our ship weaponry yet. Unless we
All
need
right.
to.
I'll try something, says JT over comms. You can see he grabs a piece of like rubble or rock that's kind of drifting around outside the ship, and he starts kind of swinging it towards the the knight, and proceeds to miss completely and slam into the hull of the ship, breaching a massive portion off of the rear end of it, including
fun.
a thermal container flying off, which then you see a connector like attached to and then lock it down.
Wait, we could actually make a rock wall. Frick. Hey, JT. Rock wall.
Rock wall?
Rock
What do you
wall?
mean?
Like, make it, like, use the tractor beam to move rocks into such a way that it blocks the knight from attacking.
That's precision
Literal
work.
rock wall. It is.
Mind
But
you,
at the
I just
very
rolled a nat 1 for his past movement. I'm going to try again.
Oh, shoot.
We're gonna get ready to jump away.
All right, I'm going to try.
That failure.
You can see he grabs a couple rocks and kind of just slowly drifts them towards you. It's kind of like giving them bumps. And they kind of slam to the, bump into the ground and start drifting this way and that way. But they're all very, very slow. So you have cover now. It's not a rock wall, but it's cover.
It's
I
not
rolled an
ideal.
11.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
You know what?
You
In
got
that case,
something.
I'm just gonna float behind one.
All right,
This-
you're going to
Remember,
float up
you have
behind one
no
and grab
gravity
onto it.
on
Yep.
You sure you want to do that?
It's cover, and it doesn't know which rock. I'm
All right.
also trying to distract it from hitting the civilians. Despite being a civilian myself.
I was going to point that out, but I decided not to.
The current civilians. All right, next we got Nis. No, we got Intaris. It's your turn
What,
now.
me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll stealth because I'm going down to the cargo bay to get this.
Yep.
So I need stealth.
Say Jacob and I are going to the cargo base. So yeah.
Yes. You guys and
Wait, I'm going too.
Era's also going with you.
I'll roll stealth. I won't be whistling this time.
Era learned his lesson.
I'm just gonna activate my active suppression. That way, I've got even more stealth.
Okay.
I got a. Oh, how boring. I got a non-nat 19. Duh, non-nat. Sorry.
All right, so you roll stealth. Everybody else who's
How-
rolling stealth, just do that here as well.
Do you just roll a d20? I don't see
D20
stealth
plus
on
your
here.
stealth. There, it's
Nat
on there.
21.
Under reflex.
It's 2 nats in a row already. Holy shit.
Bang, man.
Oh, I
You
found
want
it.
to
Thanks.
roll? You want to roll?
You wanna roll if you're rolling dice?
All right. What are the other rolls here? Nat 21 stealth. 10 stealth. The group's only as strong as their weakest link.
Yeah, maybe I should
Yep.
hang back.
Yeah, you
You've
probably
made
should.
your decision.
Hey, but he could
Um,
start hanging back though further.
And
like,
Taurus,
Stop.
you use your first major action and you go stealth mode.
Yep.
I believe you said you'd activated your active suppression.
Correct. Yep. Now I've got 2 PU less.
Okay, cool.
Wait, do
So-
I notice his suppression?
It just kind of dampens him, not like it's
Do I notice that he turned it on though?
yeah, he probably goes and like tap something on his device, and suddenly his whole
And then I
suit
can,
kind of just like
like-
turns down everything. Everything becomes much more suppressed. Audio.
All right, I stay back away from JCap since I don't have a suit. That'll be my reasoning. I'll stay like a bit behind him.
Okay.
Does that make
That's
sense?
fair.
Yeah. All right. Are you guys gonna roll perception at all on the thing that shot at you?
I'm gonna roll perception because I'm gonna be really cautious because I don't want to run into something here.
Okay.
I am not. Era has enough time trying to be sneaky already, so he's not really paying attention to anything else.
Makes sense. He's like, I'm just trying to be sneaky, man.
I accidentally dropped that. Dang it. Non-nat 20.
All right. So you look down the hall where the gun or the blast came from, and you see a Sentinel Knight advancing down the hallway quite quickly. And it has its arm kind of up like this, and the rotaries are rotating around its arm, or its arm is the rotary cannon, pretty much, as well as the shoulder cannon. But you can see those are steaming and like they're visually outputting heat from them, like it just used them. And it is continuously walking forward.
Can I also roll my agility? Is it possible
for
to still do that?
You have one more
Alright.
major action.
Okay, I'm gonna roll agility. That way I can get down to the cargo bay sooner.
Okay. Or less soon, depending on your roll.
I got a non-nat. Sorry, a 19. Sorry.
Okay,
Oh,
19. All right, 19. Yeah, you're making quick progress. I'll just have that in there. Okay, Nezrun, it's your turn. You've been
Okay,
hearing blasts and it's shaking from every angle. People are getting
Okay.
out. I'm gonna say that like a majority of the people are out now.
How many are left, do you think?
12.
12 people.
Yep.
So, approximately how long would that take to get everybody in there? Or into our ship?
It's like sucking them out like a vacuum. So once they get in there, they're going whee, like straight through.
So, pretty
I
quick.
love that picture.
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as they're all there, on board, can I remove the seal and close off the ship and stuff and
Yeah.
With that hatch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so the captain kind of comes up to you, and he doesn't touch you, of course, because you would burn you. He goes, I appreciate what you and your crew are doing for us. Be safe and do not waste your lives for this. And then gets in the tunnel and vanishes.
Well, that was encouraging.
He's not talking to the right person. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. So I remove the tunnel, close off the hatch. And then can I go out and see how Morak is doing out there?
Yeah, so you detach the main tunnel, you go, and it kind of sucks back up into the, into Bessie. And you detach the main airlock and push it out as all the air is then sucked out of this room, and you're kind of like holding on for a second, and then you pull yourself out and get up onto the surface of this, which now is the surface, which is what you were facing sideways. And you can see Morak, who is like sitting behind a rock, and he has his bow kind of just sitting there, and his wings are all hunched up. He's like a perfect circle behind this asteroid that he's sitting at, just kind of drifting there with it.
Okay.
Asteroid ball.
Good. Can I roll perception on the sentient knight?
Yes.
Sentinel knight. Okay. Cool.
Yes, yep.
Sentinel.
17.
All right. Yeah, you're looking at it pretty good. It's actually directly in line with you. You're not in cover currently. So you see its main gun go, and it like directly aims at you. But you can see it pause for a moment, and its eyes shift blue, and then it kind of looks at where it was damaged, like on this portion of its body where it was like burnt out. Like that shouldn't be happening. Its eyes switch blue, looks there, and then switch back to red again as it continues its advance on you.
Okay, so it's coming after me.
Yes. You can
And
see
you've
it's charging up
attracted the
its
notice
shot.
of someone. That's all I'm gonna say.
What would you say, Jacob?
You've attracted the notice of someone.
Yeah. Okay. So do I see any weak points? Just where he got hit, or?
Yeah, there's this massive, just like gash where its armor is just gone. You can see it's slowly regenerating, but it's stopped completely at that point.
Okay. Where are their cores exactly?
They're like directly in line with their center of
So
their
like
torso.
the sternum. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're all
can
kind of normally
I...
right here, like at the very center of the chest, like the very center of the torso.
Okay. Can I? Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna attempt to use the 9th card because that's the strongest weapon I have on me currently.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
you never gave me the stats for it.
Oh crap!
Oh.
I'll quickly throw those into your.
You're trying to make her die. How dare you?
No, I think this will be cool.
This might be entertaining.
The first, well, weapon of its here in our group.
Yep.
And it's only bound to get stronger from there.
All right, there are its stats.
Okay, so it's been a while since I've done combat. Can we do a little refresher on how it works?
Yep.
Just
So
a
no
little
d20.
bit.
Firstly, no d20. Its skill that it says there. There's a skill and there's a skill bonus. First, you're gonna take the skill, associate that with whatever skill it is, which in this case is accuracy, ACC.
Great.
You're gonna take the accuracy skill that you have, add it with your skill bonus that the weapon provides you, which I believe the 9th card
4.
is providing.
You'll be rolling
4.
6 dice.
Yep, 6 accuracy.
I really hope you get a perfect, because this will be really, really cool.
You
for
have the ability to get a perfect with this now because you're over 5 dice. And if you get a
Okay.
perfect, let me know because that means all of them are wins. That's a very
I was gonna
special
say,
thing.
isn't a perfect all 6s?
No, just all wins.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just all wins, and all wins is double the damage plus 1.5,
Yep, 1.5 dice. Dice and a half.
which is how I did 39 damage.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Bless you too.
So yeah, I actually got all wins.
What? Okay, awesome. So
Nice.
in this
I
case,
love
you have 6 dice that you're rolling. So that means you
Yep.
have 6. You're going to take half of that and add it to itself. So you now have a 9 roll.
Okay.
And you're now also dealing double damage. Just damage. So add the damage to itself and then add the skill bonus separately.
So wait. Hold. What am I exactly adding to the damage?
So you have damage.
I'm
You're doubling it
Um,
because you got a perfect.
doubling it. Okay. So that would be 24.
And then you're adding dice and a half roll to it.
Okay. So that'd be
9 plus 24.
okay. So that'd be
Should be 33 if
30.
it's 9 plus 24.
30. Yeah, 33.
Mm-hmm.
34, 33. Yeah. So 33 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, Ari is the Death Star right now.
And remember to keep track. Keep track of your how many shots you've done with it.
Right.
But it's not like it takes any energy.
What kind of weapon is this?
It is a
It's
thrasher.
a legendary.
But yes, it's a sacred weapon.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
It's a very special
bad.
type of weapon.
Wait, okay, quick question, Cole. On what roll, on what turn, how many turns do I have to roll again for that,
For your power?
damage? Yeah.
Well, it doesn't
so
use
your
any
power-
power because of your feud.
Hmm?
So,
God. No, never mind. It does take 3. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm dumb.
Yeah, it's using 3 power. So you have a round, and that's when your energy will generate at the beginning of your next round.
I'll be
Okay,
right back.
okay.
Use the bathroom.
Alrighty.
That's
cool.
1 shot per round right now for you.
Mm-hmm. Which technically means it'll take
Everybody
9
find a
rounds to get to the 9th card.
If we even last that long.
Yeah.
If we get out of here. But
So that was
before
how
night.
much total damage? Did you put it in chat?
I did not. Sorry, I was looking at something. I will do that right now.
You did.
Okay, so
Hey,
that's-
Conrad. Conrad.
I think he's playing something.
Yeah. I think he's so bored with the fact that we didn't get killed yet.
Dari's talking to your sister.
That's
How
probably
boring.
true.
She's fine right now.
Never know. She could be in the airport.
All right. So, yeah, you blast away at this thing. You pull it out, and you're kind of like, okay, as it's all glitching in your hands and just just all these weird effects. You you pull the trigger on it, and it makes this very strange noise it reverberates into your armor. And it seems to be pulling things from different, strange rifts that are appearing in front of it. And then each time you shoot it and let off a bullet, it kind of creates that rift again as it's following the bullet. Like a weird glitch is following it. And you can see the Sentinel kind of takes a couple shots and it goes... You see the shield takes all of it. But it definitely did stagger the Sentinel for a second. And you see the shield itself is broken a few layers. But you didn't do any physical damage to it as of yet.
Okay.
I want to know what happens when it's physical damage.
Just gonna
So
make sure I get the PPR. That way the PPR will blow up instantaneously.
I mean, I managed to do physical damage, but that's only because it's Illumion.
Mm-hmm. So Nezrin,
uh-huh.
would you like to consider that your movement out of the ship was your first major action, and then shooting it was your second?
We could do that.
Okay. It's fair. It's fair. Luca, it's your turn.
I frankly don't even know where Luca is.
She is in the
She
medical.
needs-
He
Hey.
is in the medical bay right now. Probably right behind Ari or Nezrin.
Or was.
As Nezrin's pulled open the area as everybody's evacuated out of it, and she's gotten onto the side of the ship.
Wait, everyone's evacuated onto the Bessie now?
Yep.
Yep.
Sweet. That means Bessie can take off.
It's currently still
Yep.
sitting there.
Okay.
Don't
Well,
die, please.
So what are you doing?
What all do I know? What all is going on that I know of? Because
Well, over comms, you've heard that they're going to try Antares, Nis, and
Ari.
Era are all
Ara.
going down to the not med bay, the cargo bay, and then Morak and Nezrin are currently in combat with the other Sentinel that's on the exterior of the ship.
Luca is kind of like standing there with his ears like pressed back against his head, like, I have a crap weapon. I don't know what to do right now. I think he's still got a sidearm, but that's like, yeah. I don't even know the stats for that right now either.
When did you just buy the sidearm?
Remember, I got the sidearm in the one ship, where Ari is. Same place Ari got the next card.
Right, I will put that stats in.
Thank God. But he's not sure what to do. He's just kind of like, shoot. Okay, so that ACC is a what again?
Accuracy.
He's thinking about it. He's like, I'm not sure I'd do much good up there. Kind of looks up at like Ari and Morak and is like, oh crap. Is there anything going on inside the ship kind of where he's at, or is he just kind of like stuck in the middle of limbo right now?
You're currently in the middle of the med bay, which has been evacuated and depressurized. Like I said, there's the other group is going down to the storage container area, the storage bay, cargo bay, and then
there's
of course
been
the
a
other
whole
two are
rift.
fighting. Yeah, and there's a hole ripped apart in the ship now, thanks to JT.
As well as the knight that shot its PPR.
I was
yes.
about to say there's a knight not far from the med bay, isn't there?
Correct.
Do I know this?
Did you guys inform anybody that there was another night?
No,
Nope.
So no. Okay.
because we assumed that they saw that there's a big giant hole. So yeah, bad guys.
Lovely,
welcome.
comforting. Is there any tech he can break into? Because Luca's kind of a techie person that could like help them like try to like shut down things and cause issues.
Well, a lot of the ship's already shut down. There's not much that he can do in terms of network stuff. Although he could try to access the ship systems, and he knows that there's something in the reactor bay that's causing problems.
Would I have to get to the reactor bay?
No, you might have remote access from a terminal in this room.
Okay. Do I
Probably
need
go to
roll
wherever
for that?
CNC was and roll for something there.
Okay. So
That's my advice.
do I need to roll to find something, or can I just like head over to where I think is a good?
You're in a medical bay. There's a lot of different terminals. You're able to find one that you can access.
Okay. Do I need to
Um,
run? Is it system or?
Yeah, roll systems to even hack into it first.
Okay. Just a
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. No problemo.
Okay, I rolled a 12.
All right. You're able to access it. You broke in.
Okay. Do I need to like run a scan to see like what I can find that's going on?
Like in the reactor bay or just in the ship in
Yeah. In the reactor bay specifically.
general?
That's my
Roll. Are you trying to access like sensors and cameras, or are you trying to just shut stuff down?
Probably try to shut things down if like I could shut doors down, if I could tell, like, and cameras maybe, because if I could see anything or access anything, might be able
Okay.
to shut down doors and lock sentinels out.
Yeah. So you you're standing at this terminal. You turn on the visual side of things, and you get at these holograms that pop up, and you see the main reactor bay is it's crowded with those containers, like I mentioned before, that are turning organic beings into sentinels.
Oh no.
Yes.
Can I hop on comms and tell the rest of them what's going on in there?
Yep.
Okay, and it's the thermals or what's turning them into sentinels?
They're the like the weird organic sack-like material that they're sitting in.
Okay. Guys, we have an issue.
What type of
The-
an issue?
The things that the like thermals are sitting in are turning organic beings into sentinels in their reactor bay.
Roger that. Aware. Thank you.
'Kay.
I have a plan to get it taken care of. But we have to get out of here first.
Yep,
One thing
letting
you do
know.
notice is that it's all connected to the reactor, of which is on.
It seems to all be connected to the reactor. It's all on. Would I be able to shut it off if I could get like access to it?
Possibly.
Do you guys want me to attempt to try to shut the reactor down?
I don't think it's a wise choice to stray too far away. It's best to stick in groups for now.
I mean, she's
all
at a
right, I'm
terminal.
gonna
I'm at a
speak into
terminal.
your. Okay, I'm gonna speak into your head. I wouldn't think it's a good idea. Only reason why is because we're still on the ship and we don't know what's gonna happen if we turn everything down. Turn everything off. For all we know, it could be something could explode.
Oh,
Let's just click the self-destruct button. Blow the whole station up.
depending
Not
on
with
what
me on
happens.
it.
No,
Depending on
once
what
we
happens
leave, I
is
mean.
if you guys get off, I can try to shut it down and get this stopped.
Well, we do
Um,
have, we can blow up.
We can easily blow up the thermal. I'd go with blowing up the
Think
thermal.
that'd be a good idea.
I think
Whoa.
so. We just need to get out of range.
Kaboom equals reactor boom, meaning everything in the vicinity goes boom.
It'd be a domino effect, basically. I'm only speaking into your head, Ari, just an FYI. So
Ari or
just
Luca.
Ari's, because I can only
That's
talk to
not
one
Ari.
person at a time.
it's Luca.
Yes.
Luca,
Luca.
Protean.
Oh, sorry. You and Ari said the same. I'm sorry.
You're good. We've spent many years together. We've perfected that creepy hive mind voice.
Fair enough. But anyways, speaking to Luca, my bad.
You're good. Okay. Well, I can try to shut doors and shut things down to keep any sentinels out. Where are you guys at in Taurus?
I show her where I am on the floor plan.
Okay. Antares and Nis are pretty
Yeah.
close to each other. Era, you actually step back into the medical bay because you've kind of stayed behind.
Okay.
Hey, now you guys
Um,
can go adventure if you want.
Huh.
Sad thing
Luca's
is,
just like,
Era, you step inside and you know that there's a sentinel following you.
lovely.
Wait, a different one than the other one?
The one that you guys
No,
were
just don't.
getting shot
the
at
big
by.
knight with the PPR.
Great. Can I try to shut down the door to the? Is there any doors between us and that sentinel?
The med bay, there might be also like an internal airlock that you could shut in the main hallway.
Can I access that and find out?
Yep, and you can see a camera kind of peering into that room or into that hallway, and you see the Sentinel. It's like its gun is spinning on its arm, and then it stops, and it kind of and it starts moving towards the doorway of the med bay. Yes.
What do I have to do to shut that airlock?
Roll systems.
Okay. What is my systems roll again? Okay. Non-nat 20.
Non-nat 20.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you kind of you play with it a little bit, and you go bloop, 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 and you hit the close button, and the massive door like comes shooting down from the ceiling, and actually like slams down onto the back of the Sentinel, and slams it to the ground as it's just like held there. So it goes.
Do we notice? Do we witness this over the cameras? This era? Do both of us see this?
Yeah, you can feel a vibration from outside the medical bay as well.
And I just kind of like stop and look at Era, and I'm like, I think I just took down a Sentinel. At least pinned him.
That's good. But now what should we do?
Does that count as like one of my? Because technically we're in combat. Does
Yeah, that was one of your actions.
Okay, could I like? Well, I don't have. Can you behead these things, or are they like? I don't know what they're made out of.
You can remove their heads.
Could I like try to run out there and remove its head?
Does that kill it?
Would it kill that? Would it kill
Roll
the
knowledge.
Sentinels or Okay, roll knowledge first. That was a poor roll. 20.
Roll 20.
Nat 20.
Nat
Yep.
20. That was a poor roll.
On my d6s.
Okay, I was
nothing.
like-
That's what I was like.
That was a you know that some Sentinels, you don't know which ones specifically, can survive without their heads.
Can I comment to everybody and be like, does anybody know what Sentinels can be beheaded and it keeps them down, and which ones it doesn't?
Everybody roll
I have
knowledge.
a Sentinel. I have a
can
Sentinel
already
trapped under a
guarantee
door.
What?
I can already guarantee I do not.
Yes, everybody who you were asking, roll knowledge.
Non-nat 22? Yeah, non-nat 22.
Jeez, dude.
I also need to roll that, I guess. Also, can I check the cameras to see whether or not the Sentinel got disabled? Or how disabled it got by the door slamming?
Yeah, you're able to visually see that. You see it gets
That is
like slammed down, and it's stuck actually by its like upper back and neck, and it's just like laying like face forward, and it's just like clawing with its arms at like the door and attempting to lift it.
Guys, I need to.
I'm
keep
gonna
this
tell
thing
her
down.
that. I'm gonna tell
Well,
What
I
are
can
the
see it.
rolls? Knowledge rolls.
1 second.
I got a 17.
17.
I just need to roll my d6s. I think I have a 2 for knowledge, but I forget specifically. $13 for knowledge.
Okay.
I got a nat 23.
Your dice, Ari. Your dice. Something about
Ari,
knowledge rolls.
Can you send me some dice, please?
Send it out. It makes absolute sense.
This just reminds me of my D&D session that I had on Saturday. I was rolling high rolls constantly. Everything was above 20.
Jesus.
Oh, I never roll above like a 7 typically, so the fact that I've gotten 2 decent rolls in a row is like a small
It's
miracle.
pretty good.
You're
Both
using the dice I got you, right?
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
both Nezrin and Nis, you both know that it's a majority of Sentinels that can survive without their heads. Although if you remove their heads, they become a bit more manic because they can't see.
Oh no.
So the ones that can't survive without their heads, one specifically that you know off the top of your head is a hunter. But hunters are very, 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 very dangerous, and not like these little minuscule knights in comparison.
Okay.
As far as we know, only a few Sentinels can't survive without their heads, but I think the ones on the ship actually can.
Oh, great. I do not have the...
Did you behead one?
No, it's trapped underneath a door.
I wouldn't behead it because it would go crazy because it can't see.
Okay, what do I do with it? I don't-
Is it trapped? Is it like if it's trapped, I'd leave.
It's trapped under the door outside the med bay. It's
Okay.
literally pinned.
Oh, so the only way out is the door through the med bay.
Yeah,
No.
dagger
still
out
got-
the window.
It's either take the window and get out that way, or you try to stab it through its core while it's trapped.
Do I have access to its core? Can like I even get
No,
to that part
no,
of it?
its core's on the
No.
other side of the door.
I can't get to the core, it's on the other side of the door.
Well, I guess if you did behead it, it'd be busting things around the door. But then again,
I think that would have went a little more poorly for all of us.
yeah.
Era, you don't have any left in you, do you?
Have any
You
what
blast
left?
up? Quantum, could you blast it?
Well, I can't see it either, right? I'm on the same side of the door as Luca.
Could he blast through
Yes.
the door?
Yeah, okay. Can I blast through the door with quantum?
The door is a blast door. I mean, it's meant not to do
So, no. We need a lightsaber.
that.
Where's the captain when we need it?
Yeah. Close the blast door.
If anything, I'll turn back and go towards the med bay, see if I can't see its core.
It's on the other side of the door. Like,
Well,
He's on the
I'm
other
on
side
the
of the
other
door.
side of the door.
what I'm
so-
saying is, like, it's on that side. You should be able to access it.
Okay,
Let me
well,
see if I can shut any doors or see any other sentinels. Can I do one? Do I have one more thing I can do, like look and check, Cole?
Yeah, I'll let you do one more, since they've been small actions.
Do I see any other rooms where any sentinels are where I could like potentially like shut doors like on the way from like where Nis is to the med bay?
No.
Okay.
He didn't make it all
So-
that far.
Okay. Is there any others in nearby vicinity that I could see? That like further
Sentinels?
out, but like yeah, that I
Nope.
could like shut doors
You
on.
only see the one on the exterior and the one right here. And then, of course, the one that's, well, the frame of which was pinned to the wall.
Yeah. Era,
Fun
we might
moments.
want to get outside and help Morak and Nesserin. They've got a knight up there on the side.
All right, I'm always down to fight. I'll follow you.
If anything, I can do that too.
Yep.
Once I help you guys out.
So I'm guessing my last one will be to crawl out the window.
Yeah, you move out of the window, and Era, you're close behind, but that'll be on your turn. All right, we're going back to the top. And that
Sentinel.
would be the Sentinels. All right, so we'll start with the one that is currently pinned under the door. Nis, you are kind of approaching it from behind, and you bring out your weapon, your new sword. You kind of like
I am pulling out
heave it up.
the Ronin staying where it's at. I'm pulling
no,
out
I
my
know.
shield and my broadsword.
Yeah, exactly. You go, and then you kind of like heave up the blade, even though it's in 0G, so it's just hard to move.
Yeah. No, not the Ronin. I'm not pulling out that one. I'm pulling out my broadsword. The linear broadsword, where it has the
Gotcha.
edge.
So you pull it out, and it generates the edge across the blade, and you have your shield out, and you can see it's sitting there against the floor, and then it gets its feet underneath it in a very odd kind of like butt up, head down, and then it starts to just like lift itself up, all in the back, and excuse me. It proceeds to push the door all the way back up. And then it kind of like changes its arm into some form of multi-tool and welds that door into place so that it can no longer move down. It does the same on the other side as well.
I think
and then
he
proceeds...
has door.
Huh?
I think he has PTSD from doors now.
He doesn't like doors. He proceeds to turn around and face you, as you are the closest to him now.
Fair enough.
Let me see. Well. Do you have a token shield?
Do I have a token shield?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what shield I have. I have an interweave. That's the type I have.
It would be in your your equipment and other things.
Not that I see.
You just have your gauntlet shield.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh no. Technically, it is a token shield because it can be hit up to a certain amount of times.
Oh, okay.
It acts like one.
Yeah.
You can see the rotary PPC on its arm, or PPR, start to rotate up on its arm. And it goes.
I would not survive if it was a
and it
PPC.
blasts it. Well, PPRs are just miniature PPCs.
No,
But
I
yes,
know. But
this is true.
If it were real, if it were a PPC, I would not be living.
It goes and fires out like this helix of blast towards you.
Can I roll agility to get out of the way?
You can roll a defense roll. Defense save using your reflex save.
Do I still? Can I see him at all? Since I haven't
can't-
really gone through the window.
You're in a different room. So you can feel like the vibrations and stuff, but there's no air.
So I wouldn't be able to like shoot my token shield drone thing at him.
Well,
Protect
you
him.
know that he's going in that direction, so you could always like, launch it.
Do I still need to roll a d20? I assume.
No, D20.
I got all 3 wins for my skill save, so.
I'm sorry. You did not win.
Oh jeez.
I was 1 away from a perfect out of 8 dice. So.
Oh jeez.
So wait, so can I still do that to protect him?
Yep, but you don't have a reaction, so you have to do it on your action.
Oh, so
Since
I can't do that
It's still
between
attached
turns.
to you. Yeah. If you have a reaction, you can.
How would I get a reaction? What do you mean by that?
It's a blessing.
Ah. Okay, that's something I want to invest in.
Yeah, they're pretty handy.
Sorry, Nis. I can't do anything for you.
I get a reaction though.
If it wasn't attached to you and it was moving around on its own, you could command it within a turn. Anywhere within a turn.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I wanted, but that guy didn't sell any, apparently, Cole. I had to holster it on my shoulder.
Well, you can launch it and
I'm
it'll do
bringing
its
out
own
my
thing. You just got to get it out first.
Looks like I'm bringing up my shield.
Oh. I misunderstood. I thought it was like, Never mind. I'll let you guys.
Yeah, you bring up your shield as a reaction for it, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you react and you bring up your shield, you bring down the blade and kind of hunker behind it. And your shield literally just goes and there's this shattering sound that you hear. And actually, I'm going to have you roll a d4.
Uh-oh.
I'm glad I have one. Oh, jeez. One.
You lose 1 layer.
1 layer of my shield? Awesome.
Yep.
That's good. So 3 left.
Yep. You can see it, the rotary PPR starts to slow down, and then its shoulder cannon points towards you now, and that fires instead. So it kind of like, and then out of its shoulder.
Immediate, yeah.
Yeah, just.
It's like
And,
shooting 2 PPCs at once.
Practically, one just does less damage and doesn't disintegrate people. All right. Well, you can't react to it on this one with your shield, but it was already up.
Yeah.
So, you take another single layer
Okay, so
of
now 2.
shield damage to your arm-held shield, gauntlet shield. And that was that Sentinel's turn. All right, those of you who were outside, and there's some of you who are climbing up outside, you see the Sentinel that's standing up on this ledge, excuse me, is kind of advancing on you, and it starts to activate its rotary PPR in its arm as well, and its plasma cannon on its shoulder.
I think it doesn't know which rock is behind.
That's true, but it doesn't care about you. Nezrin, you're far more much of its target. And it is going to point its man. What would a Sentinel do? I have to do that. Do you have a token shield? Nezrin.
I don't believe I do, no.
Please don't kill her. Please. Please don't.
But no. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Please don't kill.
Alright. It is going to use its plasma cannon. You can see I'm going to give it a reason. It doesn't have the range of motion to be able to use its rotary PPR right now, simply because that is too large of a blast, and the plasma cannon is far more focused. It's more of like I guess it's not really a distance weapon, but you know what I mean. I'm just being nice as well. And
They can't move its arm as well with the hole in its shoulder.
that also works because it's the same arm.
Exactly.
It's having
I
issues
did
moving
it
its
again.
arm. There you go. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's like its arm is shaking as it's trying to point it at you, puts it down, and then the plasma cannon comes out, and it fires its shot. It's gonna fire its shot at you, Ari. Nezrin. Its first shot. Man, all of these Sentinels are rolling 1 below perfect.
Thank you, Cole, for not trying to kill everyone.
Don't thank me.
I'm thanking Dice Gods at this point.
Yeah, I rolled a 1, and then I re-rolled the 1 because they have 1 re-rolls, and it rolled a 1
Oh,
again.
those jerks. Okay.
They also have mastered skills. They're Sentinels.
Oh man, Cole.
They're
What is
Sentinels. What do you
that?
expect?
I know.
Um,
It makes
So,
seriously.
so Cole, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Can I control weapon one of their rotary PPCs to shoot back in their face?
Control weapon is only for melee weapons.
Okay. Or things that they can hold with their hands.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Handheld, or I was mainly going for melee weapons though.
Melee weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
What
like
if you
you
use
pick up a
control
pistol,
weapon,
pow.
Joe?
You know what I mean? Like a Magneto moment.
That would be funny.
That would be funny. All right, Nezrin.
Yeah.
22 damage are coming at you. Is coming at you.
Okay. Well, I can't take that, so
She's gonna fight.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'll be alright. I can hit. I can take it. I'll take it.
I rolled
Did
a
you say
7.
27?
22.
Oh, thank you.
So
I rolled a 7 for its skill, so it's not worth it to try and avoid it with the defense save.
okay. So what are my options?
You tank the damage, and you. Yeah, that's pretty much what your option is.
Wait, and I really can't like pop my drone out real quick since
Nope.
I'm closer.
You don't have a reaction. I'm sorry.
And I can't do anything either, can I?
Yep. If it was out, if any of you guys who are right next to Nezrin right now have a reaction, you can do something.
If I was, I would jump in front of it with my shield and take it.
But you're not.
Nope. I have my own I'm at my own battle right now.
Did JT have to roll for initiative?
Can I use my reaction?
You know what he could
To-
do? If anything, he could tractor Nezrin out of the way.
You remember how well that went last time? You blew a
So
hole in the side of the ship.
this
Well, maybe
he's
he'll
not trying to
actually-
aim. He's just trying to pull her closer to the ship.
I'm gonna react
At
and
least.
shoot.
You have a
this
reaction.
cannon before it fires.
There we go. We have a reaction.
I picked up.
Oh,
Working
hold
it.
on.
Now we're
Perfect.
playing with fire.
I swear, if Nezrin dies, that'll be so sad.
Stop it, dice! I can't see you in the dark.
Use the glow in the dark ones, dummy.
Remember,
not
he's in
the-
the Air Force.
love
He does
you.
not have a big enough brain.
Oh, that's good.
I
There
don't
would
know.
be things that'd be a different story, Amber. I don't even know where it went down there. I need to turn on the flashlight to see.
Doesn't your phone have a flashlight?
Yeah, it's been doing dice roll. So hush.
His brain's fried after this weekend. Give him a break.
Yeah,
You're
no
right.
don't
joke.
blame him.
I definitely don't.
This weekend did not go well. Valentine's Day was interesting in of itself.
You know, I thought someone's alarm was going off outside of my apartment because I just see a flashing yellow light of their vehicle. But I was like, oh shit, someone's alarm's going. So I take off my one of my earphones. I'm like, oh no, it's not. It's just someone parked illegally in the middle of a fucking parking lot with its hazard lights on. Makes sense.
Sounds like something
Snowman.
I'd do.
Damage.
Hmm.
You know, if only you'd saved that Zal's blessing to right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm aiming at the cannon, so. But I
It
may
was
still
well
can't use this PR. Technically, either way, I did it good.
You did. You did.
Yep.
No matter what would have happened here, if that PPR were still around, someone would have been incinerated.
Yeah, that's.
However, that means something else will happen, though.
All right, what'd you roll?
So, I got a perfect roll on my thing, which is how I
Nice.
got myself a 23.
23. All right.
At its cannon.
So you can kind of peek over the side and you see it going and charging up, and you flip over and you shoot out a shot, and you just nick the I'm gonna say you hit the shield to the point like right in front of the gun, and it kind of
Mhm.
bounces the whole of the Sentinel over a little bit, and the gun kind of rotates just a smidge, and the shot flies directly over her shoulder, and you take half the damage that it was going to take, that you were going to be dealt. So you take 11 damage.
Okay, so I'm barely alive.
Absorbed part.
Plus your shield.
that
Don't forget your shield.
Plus my shield, but
Shields are
still,
down.
yeah.
You're gonna have to roll for the when it gets.
5.
So that'd be
It has taken down your shield, though.
okay.
Unless it's a light weave.
You're gonna need to regen.
It's an
It's an interweave.
Whatever plus turns.
So 5.
Should be 1d4 plus 4, isn't it?
So it did 11 damage.
Yeah.
minus- It did 6 damage to your health.
Okay.
That was not impact type damage.
Need to change it.
Maria Castle Rock.
Maria's my middle name. If you're curious.
That's funny. It's too funny.
All right.
You're like
So,
the third
good-
person I know with a middle name Marie.
Well, it's
Good
Maria,
save.
so it's slightly different.
Excuse me, Maria, because that's my mom's middle name.
Well, my sister's is Marie, so
I know.
Maria and Marie. Yeah.
You might want to also indicate that your shields are definitely down right now.
Yeah, your shields are definitely
Do
down.
your shield regen roll. Hopefully it's a D1. I mean a 1. D1. There's no such thing as a D1.
A D1. Yes, I've decided. DM1.
D1 is DM's rule and what he says.
Dungeon Master's decision.
There's just-
Dungeon
D3s
1.
exist, you know that, right?
They do. They're very
Yep.
interesting.
How the frick do they work? That's my question.
They're weirdly shaped, and they only land on a single side. They're rounded, though.
There's also you can use it. Another way to get a D3 is you divide a D6 by 2.
Oh wow, they're really interesting. That's so cool.
Yeah, the D3s. Anyway,
Yeah.
so very good shot there, and definitely saved Nezrin. Literally saved her life. Otherwise, she'd start having to roll death saves.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You can see you smack it and it goes, and it like bounces even just a little bit and fires off to the side. And it has another action, but this time it's much more focused on the person that just shot at it. You can see its eyes shift to blue for a second, and then it kind of like very oddly, instead of mechanically like it used to be doing, it oddly like smoothly shifts its gaze up to you.
Dude, all I can think of Sentinels is just Necrons just looking at people like, next meal.
I feel like I'm gonna blast off.
Roll tech save.
So, whose turn is it, by the way, right now?
It is the Sentinel
Say-
still.
With
Still
or without
Sentinel, okay.
D20?
With.
D20 might be the only thing that saves me here.
Do you need to roll a D20 with saves?
Most of the time, yes.
Okay.
17 T save. D6s did jack squat like I thought they would. Oh no.
So what was your roll?
You got a perfect, didn't you? Because I got a 17.
I got a double perfect. I got a nat 20 and rolled a perfect with my d6s. So 12 plus 20 is, well,
32.
32. Yes.
He's not.
It just
Sentinel's not
like
happy.
the blue just gazes, like the blue eyes on this sentinel, it just gazes up at you, and suddenly your armor just goes, and you just like, and you start just drifting backwards, and your whole armor's seized up.
Nice.
It's worse than what it could have been.
You're just out of the fight, and you're slowly suffocating because your suit just locked up.
So, now it is Era's turn.
Okay. Well, I definitely pop my drone out.
Yes, you go, and it fires itself out, and it locks itself onto the exterior of the ship, and it's kind of crawling around.
Wait, the exterior of the ship?
I guess you're in the interior still, aren't you? Yeah, you fire it into the interior, and it locks itself onto a wall
Wait.
because you haven't climbed out completely yet.
But is this other one outside on the exterior?
There's
Yes.
two, one on the outside, one on the inside. I'm
Okay,
fighting one on
then
the
I
inside.
then I climb out the window and then shoot it to the exterior.
Okay, you were kind of on your way out anyway, so I won't count it as an action. You get out, and my camera is doing something funky. There we go. I don't know what was up with that. We're good. Yeah, you climb out and fire it, and it locks itself onto the ground, or onto the exterior of the ship. And is currently in defense mode for you.
Okay, does shooting it out count as an action?
We'll count it as a minor action.
So I get one other minor action and then one other major action, right?
Yep.
How is Nezrin doing? Is she still standing?
Yes, she's toasty.
Is she
Her
like
armor is-
limping?
No, it fired over her shoulder and burnt her armor and her neck right here.
Okay, so but it didn't like well, I guess we're in space, so there wouldn't be like fall damage or something, I guess.
No.
Okay.
Just collision damage.
Do ballistic guns work in space?
Yep. Okay. They're sealed. Propelled differently.
Man, I don't even know what to do. How much health does this thing still have?
Quite a bit.
Yeah. The knight on the exterior is doing quite well. Its armor on its torso is almost gone, but its shield is what's stopping you guys.
Man.
Well, I'm gonna roll for something real quick.
Okay. I need to think anyways.
Wow.
What'd you roll for?
Nat 20. I rolled for some assistance.
Yeah.
For some Sentinel assistance or assistance for us?
Assistance for you guys.
Oh.
If it were a nat 1, we'd have been in nasty straits.
Yes, you would have.
Pirates.
But I did. I swear. Roll
Basically,
a
that'd mean my death.
nat 20. Everybody's dead. You can see Bessie kind of moves a little bit closer and positions itself behind you guys, and you see a mining laser go out of the side of it, and then go and fire itself kind of to the best of its ability across the side of the ship. Not so it hits it at all, but it does tend to skim across the hull and slice off some little bits of armor here and there. But you see the Sentinel instantly gets a slice across its chest, and its shield goes and breaks off of it.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot it with my hand cannon.
All right, whip out your hand cannon and fire a shot. Fire. Go for it.
Shoot us! At your mark! Set! Fire! Sorry.
Well, I only got one win.
That's okay. What was your damage?
11.
Perfect. That was total. Plus
Yeah,
the
my win plus the damage, yeah.
Okay. So you go and you fire off a couple shots, and you blast into the remainder of its armor, which then breaks off of its chest with this weird gash that's now across its torso from the mining laser and your shots. Its core is now fully exposed.
So I can't do any attacks with a minor action, right?
No. You could, if you have a
But the other
medipin
is
or anybody else has some form of medical.
I don't have anything. I
Devices.
was gonna see if I could help Nezrin into the ship, into Bessie.
You could do that. You can grab her and bring her back in. Or oh yeah, you could push her over.
Alright, I do that.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of
Wait, what? I have reaction?
Yes, but you're down in the cargo
You
bay.
grab her foot
I
and kind of
fucking
wrench her
forgot.
over towards towards Bessie, and the tractor beam grabs onto her and pulls her over.
And I'm still just floating there. So I mean,
Yep, you're going. You're just kind of drifting. All right, next, and that is Nis.
Well, my turn.
Nissa, yes.
Yes.
Alright, well, I'm fighting a Sentinel right now.
Mm-hmm.
with Excalibur, unstub it.
Is
I'm gonna say this thing's shield is down because of the door.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Do not die.
no promises.
Oh, let's see. What do I have? I want to check something. I'm gonna go ahead and use my minor action. Not my minor action, excuse me. My major action, and I'm gonna stagger it. Like just use stagger.
Just gotcha.
Yes, like on its legs so it falls over.
Stagger is that it loses an entire next turn. Stun is that it loses its next action. So, nice.
Okay, so stagger. I'm gonna stagger it. So
You can also use stun and stagger as reactions.
fair enough. Good to know.
Alrighty.
If,
So
if
you go-
that's the case, I'm actually not gonna stagger it yet. If I can use them as a reaction.
I guess.
So
Hold on. It's stagger. It was the opposite way. Stagger is lose an extra action. Stun is lose a turn.
okay. So then, yeah, I will stagger then if that's the case.
Okay. Cool. So you go, and it kind of like gets pushed back, and it relatches itself onto the floor.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and run back towards the cargo bay where JCap is.
All right, use sprint for it. Major action, gone. You're out of there. And in no time, you're not catching up to him, but you can see him again.
Okay.
So that was your turn?
Yeah, that's all I was gonna do. I was just staggering him so he could like not catch up real quick and just or not catch up as fast
Okay,
as the rest
perfect.
of us keep moving.
Morak, your turn.
As you're just sprawling out in space, seizing.
Well, I
You're
think-
just-
what did he do?
Huh?
I might as well try and gain control of my stuff again.
Alrighty, roll tech save. And you're also going to roll death save. Because you, sir, are running out of oxygen.
Yeah.
Sorry, what happened with Brendan?
Brendan did this. Poof.
I literally just staggered the sentinel and just caught up to you.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm not alone. Because that might be fascinating. Although it would be fun to be all alone.
Or tech.
By the way, Ari, these Kraken dice are dope. I like them.
Thanks.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Tech save is non nat 20.
None at 20.
Frozen
Alright, you
Souls
breach it.
Rapid.
And you are, Oh, holy crap! No, you don't! I rolled another nat! I rolled another nat 20, dude! I'm so sorry. I'll give you another chance, because you have 2 major actions.
Well, if I don't do it now, I'm dead. Unless.
I've rolled 3 nat 20s in a row. That is so weird.
Hey, you pulled to me.
I did. That's this dice, man.
That's extravagant, unfortunately. Okay.
All right. What was your roll?
16.
All right. Yeah, you don't succeed. But I'm gonna have you roll a d20. Just a fate.
17.
Your armor unseizes. You have no idea why.
Well, am I able to signal JT to bring me aboard the ship?
Yeah, you kind of like he grabs you with the tractor beam and pulls you back. And you are now back inside the ship with Ari, well, Nezrin.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go enter my own private corner now.
Yeah, just okay. Near-death experience. And Taurus, it is your turn. You guys are sprinting down.
Yep. I'm gonna roll for perception. Do I need to re-roll for stealth?
No.
Thank you.
You can roll perception though. You are now down in the cargo bay.
Um, 18.
18?
18 perception.
All right.
What do I
Yeah,
see?
You see exactly what you need to. You see a container in the far back right corner of the cargo bay. And actually, you see as you're walking in that there is a lodged torpedo tube that has spread itself open into here. This is definitely where the torpedoes landed.
Okay. I'm gonna point at it to Nis and indicate to him that we're going there to get that one cube. I'm gonna access the interface, see what's going on, see if maybe I could shut down the reactor.
Okay. Yep, you access the interface. You see the Sentinel itself is kind of attempting to follow you guys, but it's kind of staggering and then getting back up onto its feet and going again.
Okay.
On the exterior, you see that several people have been pulled back to the ship, and the Sentinel is still giving him quite a large amount of trouble.
I'm gonna inform JT that we're working to secure the cargo, getting out ASAP.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Affirmative.
this was a mission.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. While I'm in the cargo bay, do I notice anything that I could grab that would be useful to me?
You notice quite a few crates. They're not really opened or anything like that.
I'm gonna grab a couple, because who knows, these people might appreciate some of their cargo.
Do I know what's in the
Actually,
crates?
wait.
No, probably not.
No, okay. Actually, can I prepare one of my smart nodes to magnetically bring a cluster of them together?
Like, you
Yeah.
have to, like with the
I
crates, just like
program
magnetize.
Just magnetize them.
Yeah.
And bring them all together, and then that way I can push it out.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, push it out, and basically put like a signal on it. That way JT can
Push it
grab
out where? You're still in the cargo bay. There's no exposed
And
sections
there's
between.
no exposed section.
Yeah,
I
there's
thought there was an
besides-
exposed section since the torpedo slammed through.
Yeah,
but it was a
spread itself
boarding
open into
torpedo.
that area. They're
Oh,
so
okay, never mind.
they can attach themselves so tightly that they keep a seal.
Is there a way for the... Is there a way that we could eject the torpedo out?
From this side?
Yeah, from the side. I don't think it's possible, but it might be slightly probable. I don't...
Cargo.
Yes,
Cargo.
another nat 20. Yes, you can.
Sweet.
Oh.
How?
Wow.
How can
This
I?
is being both very nice and mean.
Yeah.
Go buy a lottery ticket, Cole.
Yeah, no joke. Wait. Let's see. If it's another 20, I will. It's a 5.
Okay. It knows sense, at least.
Yeah.
It's like, you thought you were gonna buy a
Haha,
lottery card
no.
today.
Luck has run out. Shouldn't have tested it.
How do you know?
No,
Maybe
it's
that was
the
still
thing that you
lucky.
tested it on the wrong one.
It's true. Let me try again. 7.
You're getting better.
You know, it's bad when my
Anyhow.
lips just disappear.
Anyhow, how can I get the tube out of the ship?
Um,
I'm gonna start loading up the torpedo tube
tube.
with, the tube,
not a
the
tube.
torpedo. I'm sorry,
It's a
the
docking
torpedo.
pod torpedo.
Yeah, the docking torpedo. I'm gonna load it up with cargo, and then
You have a
let me
telepath.
see what I have on me. That's true, I do. I'm gonna ask what's his face if Nis if we sorry Brandon.
What's his
If you
face?
could like help push us out, because I'm gonna work on bending some of the like crystalline structure back, or like getting it, applying pressure that way it breaks and shatters.
So
that we
what am I
can-
doing? I'm pushing one now.
Basically, working to break all the docking pod, like things that keep it hooked on the inside.
Sure.
Back on the
What I'll do is I'll pull out my
Sword, yeah, go for it. Yeah.
not my
go
sword.
for it.
No. My vibro gauntlets and just start cutting through the metals. Because
Gotcha.
vibro gauntlets will be better.
That is true. Yep.
Technically, they're called oscillation gauntlets, but you know, same diff.
I'm gonna load up the torpedo then during the interim with all the cargo that I can fit inside of it,
All right.
including.
Yeah, you
our
start
object
cutting through the
thing.
metal, and it's the crystalline metal, and you start cutting, and it's pretty effective. You go to the next one, cutting, and it's you just kind of go through all of those to the point where you could shove it out.
Let's latch onto it then, and go get picked up by JT.
Sounds good.
All right.
Alrighty.
Do I see the Sentinel coming out though? By
Yes,
chance?
it's
I'm
it's
gonna-
coming down.
As it's moving, I'm doing another stagger on it so it trips.
Nice.
I'll let that happen. Although technically it's not your turn since we're in combat still, but yeah, you go, and it kind of and tries to like regain footsteps, but it's coming downstairs, so it just goes.
I'll slap him in the face.
Yes.
While I'm exiting onto the torpedo, I'm gonna roll for a technology to try to shut down the reactor,
Okay.
or at least get it to overload or something, you know,
Okay.
or initiate overloading.
Go ahead.
One sec.
Okay.
I keep on throwing my dice off for whatever stupid reason. It's annoying me.
I get that. I was doing that with my buddy's house when I was rolling for D&D dice. Metal dice don't like rolling very well.
Mm.
So I got a 5, Cole.
All right. Yeah, you try to interface with it, but as you're kind of going, your mind's very distracted, and you're having a hard time reconnecting with it, especially when you're leaving the network.
Yeah.
And you fully lose connection.
Okay.
It's also almost as if a firewall has been imposed over something now, too. As you guys are drifting out, you see the other side of the ship, because you guys are drifting out on the opposite side of the ship than your allies are.
Yep. I'm gonna
And-
tell JT, get. Oh frick! Dang it! Yeah, I'm gonna tell him, get everyone in. We're going now.
Okay.
If you
Who
can.
all was over
Trying to
at
trick me.
on the other side of the ship? Was it Luca still?
I think it's just
And-
Luca and I.
Yeah.
Because I
Luca,
threw
yeah.
Nezrin back to the ship, and JT picked up Morak.
Okay. Yeah, you can see the ship starts to fly over you guys, and then, you know, it grabs you all with the tractor beam, and your little drone kind of goes wing and like hops itself up, and you grab it with your hand, and then it slides back into its container, and you flip it up.
Ah, perfect.
And it loads back onto your back and folds down. Luca,
Luca's
you're just
ears
kind of
are
like,
just like pinned back,
dang
like
it, I want to
really.
fight. Like you are super ready. And you can see it's
But at
like
the
trying
same
to
time,
lift its
slightly
arm up.
grateful.
And it's like, "Ugh, God," it's trying to like shoot at you guys, and it fires a stray blast out. A couple plasma bolts fly this way and that way. And then another
don't
mining
think so.
beam goes boom, like down to its entire body and just rips directly through it and that part of the ship as well. And the beam flies right
Nice.
through.
That ought
Yeah,
to
I'll-
hurt.
That's I was happy I disabled it.
On your guys' side of the ship, however, you can see the fabricator finishes cutting off the final piece of the other container, lashes it down, and then kind of watches you all.
Please don't tell me he's gonna look at us and say, "Please, I want to give you a hug." Please tell me he's not gonna do that. Please.
You can see it reaches its arm out and goes, and it like, starts, it readies that kind of grapple that it's been using on all of these containers. And it's gonna fire a shot.
I'm going to use my reaction to prep my token shield, so that I can get the shot to ricochet. No, actually, I'm gonna push on. Frick, one
Just
moment
technically,
here.
I already used my reaction, so I can't help out. Otherwise, I would.
Yep.
Let me see how I'm gonna do this.
Oh, this is after you've done your turn, right?
Reaction is once per
Battle.
round. Yeah, once per encounter.
For
I think.
encounter, yeah, because otherwise it'd be OP. I'm gonna prep a quantum bolt to explode.
Well,
once I see
you can
him
see it
prepping
goes,
that.
and then you kind of you see the several blasts and stuff, and then there's this beam that shoots through the ship, and the whole ship like shifts, and it goes, and it fires the
Nice.
bolt off into the asteroid, and then it kind of like wrenches itself for a second, and then detaches.
Thank you, Cole.
Haha,
Yes.
sucker.
I rolled a 2, so don't thank me.
Thank you, Dice. You're amazing.
Thank you, dice gods. Bessie then flies over you guys, grabs you all with a tractor beam, and pulls you all into the cargo bay with the with the
With the
pod.
shard.
Oh, hey,
This
we
is
yes.
actually gonna be nice that we keep the shard.
All right,
This might
and
be
then
useful.
you guys, you all, I assume, run up back up to the bridge, so you're all here now.
Yep,
I'm
and I
gonna-
tell Vic.
All right, and he goes, "I'm gonna give you the honor. All those thermal pods are lined up perfectly for you.
Nice.
I've got a torpedo.
Don't miss. That'll be very embarrassing if you do.
A lock-on torpedo. What'd you do? What'd you do? Was it? I didn't lock on. I pressed fire. It fired out forward. So Antares, you have the honors.
Thank you. And I lock target onto one of the thermal containers and let it go.
All right.
Do I need
It
to roll?
goes and spins around, and then hits the container. This massive explosion rocks the ship, chain reacting the core, the drive, everything that was in it, and causing this insanely massive explosion.
Oh,
And it
I
rips
bet
the
that
asteroid
asteroid belt
apart.
will never be the same.
Oh yeah, no, there's just a massive there's a vertical, like a horizontal singular beam wake that shoots across the entire the entire space, and all of that part of the ring literally just splits open like this and just starts drifting apart.
Nice.
You guys are flying away at near warp as fast as you can. And you all are back off to just being alive.
Thank you for saving me.
Yes, the entire crew of that ship that remained is now here as well.
Awesome. What's
Hey, we have a crew for the ship now.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
Can we
I'm gonna ask Vic if he has anything important in that cargo that he would like.
What were you gonna say, Arthur?
Oh, can we level up? I feel
Yes,
like we deserve
definitely
a level
leveled
up.
up. I'm tempted.
Jumped.
Excuse me. I'm tempted something. I'm very, very tempted to do something.
Do I jump to level 3 now instead of 1? I'm kidding.
I rolled another
was
nat
it-
20. You level up
Jesus.
twice.
Yeah.
All of us level up twice?
All of you level up twice.
Do
No,
I
I-
level up 3 times to catch up? I'm kidding. No.
No. You definitely do not.
I'm kidding.
Nice try, man.
And Zach, for you,
I'm not
you'll be
doing
level 3, so you won't be quite to their level, but you'll be in line with
Nix.
Nis.
Nis.
Yes.
Nis. Not Nix.
Yes.
Nis.
Yeah, Nis. I get some
Not
confused too.
maybe a creepy psycho chick who wants to do it with Morak.
What?
Oh, let's see.
I'm confused now. What'd you say?
Not the creepy psycho chick who wants to do it with Morak.
True. All right. Yes, you guys are back off. You have not warped out yet. You're just kind of sitting on the exterior of the system, orbiting the planet in a very far distance.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should contact Layla.
Luca
and
is
see
just
if
really
we can
thankful
do it.
he's not the one that almost died this time. After every other time, he's basically been the one that was the victim of all of it.
True that. Luca had a very, very chill time.
Yes, he did. He actually like pinned a sentinel for like 2.2 seconds.
You completely annihilated its shield in doing that too.
Sword.
But yeah, I will inform Layla.
All right, you send Layla that message. What do you send her exactly?
I specifically send her acquired target, engaged sentinels,
All right.
retrieved sentinel pod, and I
she
send a photo of the sentinel pod full of cargo
just like sitting in your cargo bay.
and a photo of the big explosion that happened.
She replies, "Was that the thermal?"
My response is
No.
sentinel. Frick.
No one got it today.
Sentinel, no one received any thermal, unfortunately. But neither did the Sentinels.
Understood. I appreciate
My
your work.
apologies in this respect.
She sends that exact wording to you. Meet me at, and she gives you a time, which is like 8 hours from now at a certain location. Well, I'm going to say it's actually 12 hours from now.
All right. Can
Alright.
we divvy up what's in the cargo containers? I want to see, because we got a lot of cargo.
Yes, you can. Hold on. I'm going to roll for like a loot table real quick.
Sweet. Sorry, Cole. I really had to do that, and I'm so glad I did.
No, I'm glad you did too, because Sentinels don't give loot. That's kind of like, that's part of the problem with fighting them. But besides the swords, of course. But
And don't
you will
forget the
get
cargo.
Oh, and I'm also going to thank the creators as well
Yes.
for protecting us today.
What is everybody else?
Wait, is that what saved Morak? Was it his god?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Oh.
So, B points are blessing points, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah,
I
can we
need
go
to
through the
find
level up
VP
stuff
thing again.
Yes.
together again? Because I don't remember how to do it, so I'll need some help.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
All good, man.
All right.
Uh,
Everybody, I'm just gonna have you roll. Well, I have over 100 items. Roll a D100, and we'll see what you get. And I'll have to compensate. if it's something too
D100?
crazy.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
the-
2d10s.
Yeah, these two.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
you're right.
what?
Hang on. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me that.
So, two D.
It's a
Do I
20.
have a D10? I don't think
Yes,
I have a D10.
you should.
You
You
should.
should have both
You
of
should.
these.
In this set, I got.
Oh,
I'm
out of-
not finding a D10.
there'll be the D10 will have regular numbers on it. Like it'll have one with regular numbers, and then there'll be another one with just like in forms of 10. So it'll be like 60, 70, 80,
Yeah,
90.
this is what they look like.
Okay.
And how do you count these?
So-
You add the percentage with the 2-digit numbers to the 1-digit, so it'd be like like I got 69%, which is fucking hilarious out of all the
Nice.
numbers I got.
So I
Oh, I see.
have
Okay.
Yeah.
this one that's got like 60s, 60, 70, 80, and then I have a one with smaller numbers.
Yes, you should
Yes,
have two
that
like
one.
that. Yeah.
Do
And
I
then you
roll?
You should roll both. Yes, just roll both.
I roll both.
Roll both. Yes.
Okay.
And then you add the 2-digit to the 1-digit, so like.
If I rolled a
Go ahead.
10 and a 3.
That means you got 13.
13.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I've never had to do that one before.
Usually those dice don't really belong until you have like certain things in like D&D. That'll tell you to roll a D100. Usually those are just considered D10s, but
Yeah.
a D100 is just
They're also
basically a
percentage
sphere with
dice.
smaller spheres on it. Yeah, but they're considered percentage dice. Is what they're.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I knew I hadn't heard D100 or anything. I'd heard percentage dice, and that's why I was
Okay.
very confused.
Yeah. They're
There's
yeah,
better
it's
be
an-
some quantum coal.
It's a second form of D100, is what it is. So.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Oh.
Ooh, actually, this is gonna be interesting. Nice.
Yeah, and like I said, of all the numbers I rolled that one.
I'm gonna start from top 61. You you pull out a. One second, I'm just trying to find through my list. 61. You end up finding a Mark III suit in one of the crates. As well as some medipins. Mark II medipins. Ari. You find, what is the kind of armor that you're wearing right now?
Oh goodness, what is it? Let's see.
She's running reactive.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
pretty sure, yeah.
You get the mark above the reactive armor that you have now in reactive armor, and you also get the mark above in shield as well in your interweave. So you find a better interweave and a better piece of reactive armor.
I have a question for you there, Cole. So Berserker, for one of the focuses, it says when fighting using melee power-based weapons, since my Ronin's considered a melee power-based weapon, would I add power to the hand-to-hand
So-
combat, or how would I use that?
The Ronin's blade is technically a hand-to-hand based weapon,
Okay.
not a power-based weapon.
Oh, okay. Then I messed that
That's
up.
skill.
Then, if that's the case. Yeah. I will have to redo my focus. Maybe later.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, frick. Hey, Cole.
Mm-hmm.
We never updated what techie is.
Techie is? What do you mean?
Never mind, I'm stupid. It says +2 to systems. I thought it said +2 to technology for a second there. I'm disappointed.
Okay, so that was Ari. Uther. You, sir, actually did get some quantum. You got a small stone. It's a little container about this big. About this big. And there's a little pink piece of quantum inside it.
Pink quantum.
What does the pink quantum do?
Roll knowledge.
Okay.
You quantum junkie.
Why am I suddenly terrified of what he just got?
Oh, you should be.
I'm always scared when Era gets more quantum.
Hey, I think you did. your
Well,
job
I
there,
rolled a
Art.
nat one, so I'm gonna have no idea what it does.
Yeah, you've never seen this before.
Okay.
You also pull out something called an Airlock Shield, which is exactly what they were using on their door.
Wait, what?
You pull out
Dingus,
something from
what
the
the heck?
container as something called an Airlock Shield.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's a piece of equipment you can use. It's a one-time use. You attach it to a doorway or to a wall. You cut out that wall, and it creates an air seal. So if there's no oxygen here and oxygen over here, there you go.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm
also
probably never
find-
gonna use that because I'm gonna forget about it.
Put it in your equipment. You also find
Alright, will
something
do.
called a compression sensor, which does the other part of that piece of equipment, which allows you to scan onto the other side of a wall and tell if the other side is pressurized or not. So it's quite
That will be
useful.
useful.
It is useful.
Question.
Yeah.
So, I'm going blank on her name. The one who hired us.
Layla.
Layla? Yeah. So, she mentioned that there would be some knowledge, information that I would want. That's kind of the reasoning, for me to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Would that come directly from her, or would it be something I discover on this mission?
I kind of forgot she said that. So.
Yeah, she did say that.
Um,
Because I also wanted knowledge.
Something I'm gonna say that you also have picked out a data pad from the cargo container of the ship as well, and you also were able to tap into its data banks at some point while you were on the ship.
I
Okay.
assume this applies to both of us, right?
Yes.
Because we each had the same request.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for my stuff, it was an airlock shield and a compressor what?
Compression sensor.
Sensor, okay. And then a one use type pink crystal.
It is called Pink Quantum, and it is contained within a very special box. It is not touching any of the sides, and is completely distended in there, and is kind of seemingly it's either magnetically held in place or something else. But it could be used for a single charge, or who knows what else it could be used for.
Is it an infinite use one?
Who knows? You'll have to find out. Luca, you are able to find actually something called a mining charge. And so you pull that out of one of the containers, and it's this massive device. Actually, it would hook onto a ship normally, but
what is
it is a mining charge.
exactly?
It's like a big explosive.
Why do I feel like Luca should not have that, especially since he loves to play with chemicals?
Yep.
He's gonna figure out a way to engineer it to do something stupid.
So you've got that mining charge, and you're able to also find a suit that is a mark above your own.
Sweet.
Brandon, nice.
Again, like I said, of all numbers.
I know. It's still pretty funny though. All right. You find a Mark 6 medipatch for one,
Dang.
and you
Why so-
find
So
actually what looks to
AVI.
be Mark 6 medipatch, and you also find a Mark 1 core sitting inside there as well.
Nice.
So Mark 1 core.
Yep, it is a quantum core. PUD of 1. No effects. And Morak, last but not least, you are able to find a portable shield generator.
And
Which is just it's a piece of equipment that you throw down. It creates a bubble around you.
yeah.
And also a
That'll
small
be nice.
piece of white quantum.
Yeah. Good thing Era doesn't have that.
Yeah, Era, you do
Hey,
see
you
you pull
wanna
it out of the
trade?
container
Run
though.
buttons, man.
No.
You want trade?
No, you will blow up.
Wait, is that what white quantum does? Does it blow
Yeah.
you up?
Yep.
Then I definitely need that. What about if we get into a situation where I have to sacrifice myself to save everyone?
In that case, I will shoot it down your throat.
Okay.
Good call, man. Good call.
Since you seem to want to have white quantum.
I want all the quantum.
And actually, maybe if you reach a high enough level during this campaign, you'll be able to wield it. But that's if you get skilled enough.
Yep.
Oh,
Alphas can
I
wield
see.
white quantum
Without effort.
without
Really?
effort at all. Really
Man.
experienced non-alpha deck can wield white quantum with a lot of experience.
Why couldn't I have been an alpha deck?
You didn't roll, man. You didn't roll well.
I know.
Blame the dice.
Who knows? Maybe this winds up being the piece of white quantum that gets dropped on the street. And an innocent child picks it up and causes an explosion.
Cole, you
or
said it
what-
was a quantum core, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Green quantum core, if you wish to have specified.
Nah, not really. Just quantum's fine.
Hey, you want to give me your quantum?
I don't supply druggies, they're drugs.
No, man.
I'm
It's
kidding.
my weapon.
I'm just fucking with you.
Are you gonna mess with that pink quantum at all?
Well, not right now.
Alright.
What do you mean I? No, I'll save it. I'll save it for later.
All right.
Does quantum have the ability to do other things besides like attack stuff? Can it like
Yeah,
heal
they're
you
power
instead
sources.
or something?
No, they can't heal, but they're used as power sources and other things like that. But there are certain quantums with special properties such as white, gray, black, and who knows if pink is.
You're so mean, Cole.
You have to discover it. We can't tell you.
Nope.
all right. I'll still wait though. I'll try to do it in combat or something.
Alrighty.
Well, maybe I
Um,
shouldn't actually if I don't know what it does.
Yeah, you don't know what it does.
I'll wait until we get off the ship at least.
Yeah. Do you at least take it out of the container or anything like that, or just like hold it and look at it?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take it out of the container.
Okay. You take it out of the container. It kind of just levitates out, and you grab it. It's literally like this big. It's like half an inch by half an inch. It's almost like a little perfect sphere. But as you're holding it, your fingers are kind of tingling. Not a regular sensation.
I put it back in the box.
Okay, you slide it back into the box and click it shut, and it kind of levitates as it did before.
Okay.
So, alrighty. You guys warp out? Because you guys are still
I
sitting at
would
the
say
edge of the
that's
system.
probably correct. Yeah, we want to get out of Sentinel territory as much as possible.
This is true. JT goes, good thing too. Guess who's back?
I look.
You look out, and you can see at that point there's a massive split in the ring now. You see a weird energy like gate appear and a ship fly through it, and then that
I'm gonna
vanishes
record
behind
it, and I'm gonna record it and try to get energy readings from it.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, roll scan.
Okay. Can I? Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna ask a more specific question, but I'll ask that in a moment.
Okay.
Wait, is it Nomad again? Or is it Sentinels?
It was a Sentinel ship that warped in.
Might I suggest we get out of here?
Oh wait, I've got
I
Fate's
agree.
favor. I forgot about that. And I got another one. One moment. Okay.
One's
I now have. Oh, all right. That's. It wouldn't have made a difference either way then. I now have a 14
All right.
for.
You gain
these.
some readings off of it from what you can. Of course, your eyes, you detect a lot of network signals coming off of it. It's just pinging out like a I don't know, like a beacon of network energy or network access or network activity.
Interesting.
Something that when you look back at the pod, it actually is pinging off a little bit itself.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go look at the material of the pod real fast.
Same material that the Sentinels themselves are made out of.
Has there been any changes to the material?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. Interesting. I guess it does a certain resonance.
Network resonance.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, you get some readings off of it, and you scan them and bring them up into the ship. And the vessel decides to turn around and warp out. And
That's good.
there's one of two options here. We could end here for the night, and we could level up. Now I could assist those who need assistance in leveling up and whatnot. And I'm really sorry that Zach, we didn't get to introduce your character this time around. But this next session, definitely he'll be back.
I'll have my Nepotike friend back.
Yes, you will. And then we also have the option of just returning to the planet and doing a little bit there, but we won't have as much
I'd
time
like
to
to
level up.
return to the planet and whatnot.
But you also know how to level up.
I know. That's the thing.
Well, I'd rather end here so that way I can hop off and get to bed at a decent hour.
Yeah, I think it's a better time.
That sounds
So-
reasonable.
Yeah,
All
I
right, sounds
agree.
good. We will level up now, but thank you all for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed today's session.
Yeah, it was dope.
I had a lot of fun. It was some pretty crazy combat, that's for sure.
Remember, big brain. Move, rock.